Good day. It's time for me to reveal my top 21 because for this year because I have only bought 21 different albums. So here we go. The horse have old eyes and cannot see the stuff I'm gonna show. So we're gonna do it like this instead. And number 21 we have Jade, The Mysteries of a Flowery Dream, released by Pulverized Records. Number 20 we have Drawn and Quartered, Lord of Two Horns, released by Nuclear Winter Records. Next we have Undfödd, Dimsvall, released by Eisenwald. Then we have Cancer, Inverted World, released by Peaceville Records. And next we have Terror Dome with Played with Violence, released by Self-Made God Records. And next we have Cult of Fire with The One Who Is Made of Smoke, released through Beyond Ice. Next we have Drutk, Shadow Play, released by Season of Mist Underground Activists. Next we have Birth of Malice by Destruction, one of German's finest, released by Napalm Records. And this is their, I think, 18th full length. It contains 12 tracks, including a Fast as a Shark cover. It's 50 minutes in length, and I think Mike Seifringer, I don't remember if he left the band on the previous or if this is the first one he didn't participate on, but it sounds very much like Destruction. And their compatriots in Sodom released their, I think, 16th album called The Arsonist, released through Steamhammer. And this sounds a lot like Sodom, no surprises. It's not as good as Genesis 19 or whatever it's called. And we have another German band. This is Warfield with The Old Breed, released through Napalm Records. This is a newer band formed in 2012, and this is their second full length. Contains 10 tracks, 42 minutes in length. This is very fast paced. It doesn't sound that German. It's very fast and a little bit shouting vocals. There's no clean vocals, and it's very good. It's not better or worse than Destruction, but you have to rank them somehow. But the three German thrashers are very good. Then we have Carnal Savagery, Crypt of Decay, released by Moribund Records, and they are from Gothenburg, Sweden, been added since 2017, but this is their 7th full length. Contains 10 tracks, 33 minutes in length, and this is old school Swedish death metal mixed with Autopsy, and they have all their releases have had those influences, but this time they have thrown in a lot of At the Gates, especially the first track, Entangled in Barbed Wire, sounds very similar to Blinded by Fear by At the Gates. I don't know if it's intentional, it's a kind of a tribute to Tompa Lindberg, but it's very good. So check out Carnal Savagery, Crypt of Decay. Then we have a band from Scotland, Glasgow. This is Tempered with Cruel and Unusual Punishment, released by Cavernous Records. And this is their debut full length. They've been at it since 2017. And this is crossover thrash. Sounds a lot like Power Trip at times. Very intense, aggressive vocals. Very good riffing. So this is very good, and it's kind of short, like Crypt of Decay, around a little bit more. It's 8 tracks, 33 minutes, perfect length for an album of this kind. So Tempered, a cruel and unusual punishment. Then we up the intensity with Titan Blood from the Visceral Abyss, released by Norma Evangelium Diaboli, and this band is from Madrid, Spain, and this is a fourth full length. I have one of the previous, I can't remember, Seven Chalice, I can't remember what it's called, but this one contains 7 tracks. It's 52 minutes in length, and this is mixture of war metal, death metal, doom metal, black metal. It's a mix of everything, and it's very visceral, very aggressive. It's not an easy listening, but this one is, I think it's a little bit more easy, a little bit more catchy than their previous ones. I think this is my favorite Titan Blood today. So if you like your metal, harsh and punishing, check out From the Visceral Abyss by Titan Blood. Next we have Necro by the band Leap. Leap means corpse in Swedish, released through Metal Bed Records, and they are from Stockholm, and this is their fourth full length. They've been at it since 2014. It contains 10 tracks, 5 on each side, 40 minutes in length, and this is old school death metal, old school Swedish death metal, very influenced by Dismember and Tuned and the like. Very good stuff. I've seen them live. They are very solid live. This sounds pretty similar to their previous 3 records. So if you like old school Swedish death metal, check out Leap with Necro. Moving on with some more thrash metal. This is Warbringer, Wrath and Ruin, released by Napalm Records, and they are from California, Ventura in California, I mean, and they've been at it since 2004, and this is the 7th full length, and I think they're in 2020 maybe. I had this one there, the previous one on the top, very top of my album of the year list. Memory serves me correct. But this contains 8 tracks. It's 40 minutes in length, and it's very good new wave of modern thrash metal, but Glass Darkly. That's not my cup of tea. That's the worst song on this album. It's not bad, but the other ones are so much better. So without that, this would probably place a little bit higher, but it's still very good by Warbringer, maybe the best modern thrash band. Wrath and Ruin, Warbringer. Then we have Gruesome, Silent Echoes, released by Relapse. And Gruesome is, as many are familiar with, a death tribute band, so to say. They try to write death records to continue the legacy, and this is more. This is their 3rd one, and this is very akin to Human. Excellent death record. This contains 8 tracks, 33 minutes in length, and if you like death Human. You probably will like this because it sounds very similar production, maybe a little bit cleaner production, but it's very good instrumentals and the vocals are great. If you like death, you should pick up Silent Echoes by Gruesome. Then we have The Ominous Circle with Cloven Tongues of Fire, released by Osmose. This is a band from Portugal, and their Appalling Ascension from I think 2018 was one of my favorites from that year, and I've been wondering why they never release anything more. But so this one I just got 2 weeks ago or something. So I haven't had a chance to listen to it that much, but it's excellent. Very cavernous death doom. The production is awesome. The vocals, they have some kind of dualist vocals, or it's the same dude who sings in different voices. It's very, very good. If you like the incantation and that kind of stuff, this is probably will probably be good for you. And the first track here is an intro, just 1 minute, and on Appalling Ascension the first track was an intro, and I think it was almost 5 minutes long, so that's why I prefer this to Appalling Ascension. But if you remove it's they are neck and neck so far, but this might be topping that when I listen to it a little bit more. But Cloven Tongues of Fire by The Ominous Circle. And next up we have Bear Mace with Slaves of the Wolf. This was self-released by the band, and they're from Chicago, Illinois, formed in 2012, and this is their third full length. And their previous one, called Shard Field of Slaughter from 2020, it's one of my favorite death metal records in the last 5-6 years. It's excellent, and this one sounds about the same. It's very heavy ball thrower and obituary worship with a focus on ball thrower. Contains 8 tracks. This CD has a bonus track, Jewel Throne, and it's 37 minutes, very riff heavy, but the vocals are very deep growls. It doesn't that's what makes them stick out a little bit. Usually they have more John Tardy and these kind of old school bands, but he has very deep growls. Chris Sears, I don't know how you pronounce his last name, but this is very, very good if you like old school death metal in the vein of Ball Thrower and the like. Bear Mace, Slaves of the Wolf. Eternal Sleep, released to Hammerheart Records, and this is the debut from the band. They're from Stockholm, Sweden, and they were formed in 2022, and this is their full length, and it was recorded at Sunlight Studio, produced and mixed by Thomas Skogsberg, and mastered by Dan Svanö, and it sounds very, very much like Early Entombed and Dismember, with some added blast beats for fun. It's very, very, very good. If you like old school Swedish death metal, this sounds very much like it came out in the 91, 92 or something. Very, very good. The best debut from this year, I think. So check out Impurity with The Eternal Sleep if you like old school Swedish death metal, and Entombed and Dismembered. Excellent stuff. Then we have Rosadas with album name that I don't even dare to try to pronounce. It's in Hungarian. Released by Polarized Records, and they are from Hungary. Formed in 2019, and this is the second full length. And this band I had never heard of, but Metal Miners showed the debut a couple of years ago, so I picked that one up. And this one is, I think, maybe even better than the debut. 6 tracks, 44 minutes in length, and it's doomy death metal. They go at it sometimes, but sometimes it's very slow and very, very crushingly heavy. It's a duo, and you need to check this out if you like death metal. Rosadas with whatever the album is called. And my favorite from this year is Pyre with Where Obscurity Sways, released by Osmose. They're a Russian band from St. Petersburg, been at it since 2011. This is their third full length, and this band was introduced to me by Mark G with a C. He talked about their second one, I can't remember the name of it, but I have that and the debut now, and they are excellent, and this one is also excellent. It's old school death metal, don't sound particular as a particular band, but the production is excellent. I read an interview where they tried to make it polished, but not too polished. So this other bands could take notes how this sounds. Some bands just clean everything up so much. It's you have a maze, but you I don't know where I was going with that, but this is 10 tracks, 35 minutes in length, and if you like death metal, I bet you would like Pyre Where Obscurity Sways. And that was it. And sometimes if I did this list tomorrow, maybe they would have swapped places, but the 5, 6, 7 they are my favorites, and then at the bottom that's not my least favorites. But hopefully you enjoy some of them that you haven't heard. Have a good day.